Well, good evening, everybody. Important game ahead and weather ahead, which is concerning players, coaches, and indeed spectators, because the forecast is for rain, potentially quite heavy rain, and as well as inconveniencing those who have come to watch, those who have come to play may be encountering conditions which are testing indeed in the hour or two ahead. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've been really impressed by this guy, Marmoush, who I expect to be amongst the goals here, Peter. He's, for me, very much the complete package. Great operating alone or in a partnership, but I prefer to see him play off somebody. That's when you really get to see his skills, not just as a finisher, but as someone who initiates as well.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And he's straight offside. Mohamed Salah. Quality ball. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, sweet feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Takes a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Hit into them. Oh, what a climb! He can get that clear. Wood. Played into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has been clubbed away. Boxall. Lofted upfield. Wood. Mohamed Salah is onto it in a flash.
Egypt seem ready to just bide their time for the moment. Patience seems to be the operative word.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Looking for a decent ball in.
Cleared without complication.
Marmoush. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Wood. Nice looking ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Aim forwards. And it shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's a quick ball upfield. Cuts out the pass. Chance to play it in. Wood. Great chance for a shot! Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's had a shot! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Can he get onto this? Ball is over the line. Long ball looking to counter. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Neither side yet able to find the net. That's a throw.
New Zealand, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Tries to dink it through. It is quite a run he's making here. Time to deliver. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Danger averted for now. Oh, that's neat. Cross goes in there. Now it's Trezeguet. Does really well to win the ball there. Played with finesse. And he's there to clear it. And he's managed to gift it back. That's going to go a long way. Ball swung in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Marmoush. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's tidy. Trezeguet looking to run onto it. And the keeper has it. And that's been won straight back. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has been cut short. Big chance, corner. That's a throw. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aim forwards. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that has been cleared. That's really well cleared. And here's Marmoush. Marmoush. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, good spread.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Wood.
Goes for the shot! Gets it away. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Now here's the delivery.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Marmoush.
Out to the left it goes.
Boxall. Aim forwards. And that is out of play. Driven forward. That's really well manoeuvred.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
And here's Marmoush. He's in a great position here. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, what?
And the shot! And it's a goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Tries a measured ball. Clears it away. Well, that's an excellent interception. That is good strength. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's there to clear it. This is gone, that's a foul.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So off we go once more.
New Zealand can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's gone out for a throw-in. Moved on forwards. Oh, it's played into the area. Corner it is. They've played it short. Lovely feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
No way through, so back it comes. Over to the left. And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. There will be a throw-in. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vauxhall. That's really well manoeuvred. He's going to be disappointed with that. Very nicely done. Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared away. And that's aimed into the middle. Clears it away. Lovely bit of skill. There are a few waiting for it. Chance to shoot! Aim forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Trezeguet. Ambitious ball here. And he's there to get it away. That's very neat. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. That is lovely. Wood. Wood laid out to the left flank. Proves too strong. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Played back to the goalkeeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Marmoush. And he welcomes it in. And Marmoush!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And it's lofted through here. Out of play for a goal kick. Aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear. And that's a throw-in. Trezeguet. Trezeguet takes a look up. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. That's good play. Can he deliver? Gets good distance on it. Get a throw in. Trezeguet. That'll be a throw-in. Aim forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mohamed Salah has found the net here, of course. Marmoush. Marmoush! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Marmoush, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Succumbs to the pressure. He's shifting through the gears here. Trezeguet. Vauxhall. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Marmoush. And he's picked out the run. So who's he picking out? Vauxhall. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Wood.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He is through here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nice control. Played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Wins the duel this time. And it's played in. Clears it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Marmoush. And Marmoush! Mohamed Salah. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Salah. Nice interception, well timed.
Egypt clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well timed, excellent interception. Aim forwards. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. It's a good run down the right. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Cuts out the pass. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Shooting chance! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
They've played it short. Plenty waiting in the middle. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's a nice ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, nicely intercepted. 5 minutes left on the clock.
New Zealand really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's played forward.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. And reclaimed it in a trice. Cross goes in there.
I thought it was going to happen then.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Egypt really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Played towards the front line. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Got to get my hoe gone, got to get my hoe gone. Breaking suckers for they bones, try to fuck me, taste the chrome. Pimpin' player strong, posted at the 7-Eleven, smoking on the stick of heaven, sipping on the 2